and welcome to Story Time with me, Liz. As always, it's wonderful to have you with me today, wherever you are in the big wide round world. I thank you for choosing Story Time, and I hope you are feeling good today. Now, today we're going to continue reading some more Sue Hendra stories. Oh, aren't they wonderful? We've been reading quite a few of her stories recently, and we've read, let's see if I can remember. Oh yes, there's No Bot the Robot with No Bottom, and there was Keith the Cat with the Magic Hat, and we read I Need a Wee, and we've read the books about Super Potato, and today we're going to be reading all about this little chappie. Now we're going to focus a little bit on the picture on the front cover. And what has this little chappie got strapped to his back? Can you tell me? Yes, well done. It's a rather delicious looking ringed donut. Oh, look at that. With the pink icing and the sprinkles on it. I'd like to eat that donut, would you? Yes, and we're now going to look at the title. Now, the title is often at the top of the story, and the title is Norman, the Slug with the Silly Shell. That's an interesting title, isn't it? Now, we're going to just have a look at the first letter in the first word. And do you recognise it? And do you know its name? Yes, well done. It's the letter N. And can you tell me what sound the letter N makes? Very good. Yes, it makes a N sound. And we're going to put the sound together with the rest of the word. Norman. Oh. Now let's see if we just do that again. Norman and Now we've got an N at the beginning of the word Norman, and we've got an N at the end of the word Norman. We can hear the sounds, can't we, when we say it? Norman. So let's find out what happens in Norman, the Slug with the Silly Shell. I don't think his shell looks silly. I think it looks rather glorious. Here we go. Norman, the Slug, thought snails were great. Wow, said Norman. Look at them. They're amazing. Yes, they do look amazing. But unfortunately, the snails didn't think that Norman was so great. Whee! Crash! Norman, you silly slug, they cried. You've spoilt our fun. This only works if you've got a shell. Norman felt left out. Sadly, he sulked off into the moonlight. Oh, if only I had a shell on my own, he sighed, looking at his reflection. It's a bit of a clue there, isn't there? And that's when he had an idea. Oh, maybe I could have a shell after all, he thought. But finding a shell was not as easy as it seemed. One was too bouncy, one was too noisy, and one was already taken. Oi, do you mind? Norman needed time to think. Ta-da! A shell. It was perfect. Norman had never been happier. He could join the snails at last. Norman loved being a snail, and the snails loved having Norman and his silly shell. But the fun didn't last for long. Suddenly there was a loud flapping of wings. Look out, bird! Cried the snails in a panic. Quick, slither for your lives, or we'll all end up as supper. But the bird was more interested in Norman's silly shell. It looked delicious. Norman was being carried up, and away, higher and higher into the sky. What could he do? Here we go. Norman did the only thing a slug could do. He made slime. Lots and lots of it. And with a sliver and a slobber and a slip and a slide, Norman was free. Oh, but he was falling faster and faster and faster until plonk. Oh, Norman, are you okay? Asked the snails. Wow, said Norman. That was great. I love flying. Oh, if only I had wings. Ta-da! Oh, so now Norman the slug hasn't got a shell. He's got some wings. Well, actually, he's got a pair of pants strapped to him. But somehow, miraculously, he's flying in the air. So Norman is happy, I think. Wow, isn't he an inventive and creative thing? Thinking up different ways of becoming a snail and becoming a slug. Clever. Well, I do hope you enjoyed that story. I certainly enjoyed reading it to you. And until we meet again, remember, stay safe, keep washing your hands and keep smiling. Bye for now. Take care.